Hello, everybody. Captain YGO here with Yugi Leo London. We are here for episode 4 of the Casually Competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast. I almost had a brain fart there. I was like, episode. I just said that. It's been a long day, guys. It's been quite the day.
Yep.
Yes, it has. You doing okay still? Hopefully.
Yep.
Up
Absolutely.
there in Canada land.
Yep. Still getting colder. Still trying to survive in COVID.
That's true, dude. That's one thing I'm actually just to we'll do this very quickly. I'm actually kind of worried about like winter coming by because any kind of viral infection gets worse in cold. So I'm very worried about the upcoming flu season with COVID and it getting colder.
Mask up. Get your shots.
Yeah, for sure. I need to do that. I need to schedule that still. I really do.
Can you get yours? Do you guys have Shoppers Drug Mart?
I don't know. I don't
It's
think
like
so.
a pharmacy drugstore.
We have pharmacy drugstores and we have clinics that do flu shots really cheap.
We can just go into our local pharmacy and they give it to us right there in the store.
Yeah, we have that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
we're
pretty.
not we're not total land of the savages out here. We've got a little bit of decent healthcare.
Nice. It's got something to look forward to.
Yeah. Um but anyway, enough with all that. That's real life things. We're here to talk about things that make us happy. And so the last episode we did things we don't like about the format.
Yes.
So this one we're going to do things that we like about the format.
Yes.
I have a feeling that this is going to, well, I know it's going to be shorter, so we're going to try to put a 30-minute limit on this. We started recording about a minute ago, so we're going to try our best by 4:35 to be done with this episode.
Yes.
So, things we like about the format. We went really hard last episode. What is your number one thing you like about the format right now?
All right, so I like building rogue decks to contend with the meta decks,
Mm-hmm.
and as repetitive as the meta decks can be right now with the link cross combo. In fact, you might as well just call it the link cross combo. Um,
Link cross
I
format.
love, yeah, I loved the challenge of trying to make a rogue deck that could stand up and compete legitimately with these decks. And having done that, I feel a great sense of pride in my latest deck profile, which
Mm-hmm.
is you can see on Yuki Leo uh, YouTube page.
The
It's
Draco Magicians. It's a very cool deck.
and you can set up a locking them out of spells, their extra deck, their graveyard, setting up monster effect negations and an omni negation. So
Yeah.
yeah, and it can play through hand traps and disruptions. So you're not completely boned as soon as they drop the inevitable Ash Blossom or Effect Veiler. Two of them, you might have some more trouble, but
Yeah.
Um, so I feel a lot of accomplishment and pride, and especially because I'm proving that this deck can handle meta decks
Mm-hmm.
by trying to play in this format as much as I can motivate myself to do so. So that is the biggest benefit of the format being so oppressive is you have to work really hard, and then
Mm-hmm.
you feel rewarded for working so hard to break through that oppression. And it's really satisfying to have a deck that's not a meta deck that can compete just barely, if I'm lucky.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I think a lot of people do that where they have like I only play I don't play meta a whole ton. I say I do, but I play meta formats a lot. But I play rogue in a lot of things. I did play meta deck at YCS Pasadena 2019, but that's just because I really liked True Draco Sky Striker, and it got
Sure.
second at that event. So it was meta for sure. But I really liked that deck. So that makes a lot of sense. I am not necessarily the best deck builder on the planet. Um, I just I don't know. I get too into my own head and what I want to do, and then when the cards don't do what I want them to do, I kind of tune out because I'm like, well,
Sure.
shoot. So like I'm trying to do Dark Warrior right now, but I mean
Okay.
the deck is extremely glass cannon. Like if you get, like, it's an all or nothing. And if it gets broken through, you are screwed. PK Fire is probably something I'm going to play next format because it can actually kind of keep playing.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah, that deck can keep playing, and it has a very explosive turn 3. You can just smack people if you get to turn 3, which we'll see.
Especially now with the new
Arc Rebellion,
something like that.
Arc
That is a
Rebellion Xyz
great
Dragon.
monster.
That
Yes,
card is
great.
nuts.
Yes.
Yes. It's not. I don't think it's available until Phantom Rage though, which.
Yeah.
But that's the one I'm gonna play as soon as we get Phantom Rage.
So that's something else we're looking forward to is the possibilities in the future is something to look forward to, even though that is because the format is so oppressive. We're looking so forward to something new.
Yes.
But like it's still a good thing because I've been so bummed out about product.
Mm-hmm.
I think we were talking before we started recording that the only thing I wanted out of Rise of the Duelists were 2 Speedroid cards.
Yes.
I didn't care about that. I didn't care about the set that came before.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm finally happy to be looking forward to something being released.
Yeah. And then we're getting the next gold set. Is it Maximum Gold? I think is what it's called.
Something like that, yeah.
That's gonna have that the reprint art of Cyber Dragon Infinity that the OCG got a while ago, and it is gorgeous.
What else is confirmed? The alternate art Appaloosa.
Alternate art Appo, yep.
A reprint of Feather Duster is at least rumored. I don't know if it's actually confirmed.
I would not be at all surprised, to be honest. Try to limit try to bring the cost of that down. I'm so mad. I have somewhere, and it's like $40, a Joey's World secret rare Harpy's Feather Duster somewhere, and I cannot find it.
The pain.
Because it jumped to like, I think I saw it at $50, and I was like, oh, I want to sell this! Because I'm never going to use it. There's no events.
Yeah. You could always just pick up another one when the price has gone down.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking forward to seeing the alternate art Appaloosa. I'm very curious, although I'm not going to exchange mine.
Of course.
I opened mine, so I want to keep it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And you know what? I actually like, a lot of people hate the gold, but I like the gold on certain cards, like Draco Face Off, Luster Pendulum, Master Pendulum, and the Draco Overlords. And even Ignister Prominence all look good with the gold trim. Like their color scheme works really well with the gold. So I'm curious to see like how this new gold trim might work on the Ash Blossoms and all that stuff, if they're actually in there, because it's rumored that all the Ghost Girls are in it, which would be absurd.
That'd be great. It'd be like the most wanted reprint set of all time. And we just got like 2-3 really good reprint sets not very long ago, so.
Yeah, that's another thing Konami's been really good with recently. I know it's not specifically in this format.
Yeah, but the reprint sets.
Amazing.
Like, so good. No, the Megaton was very good. If you play Dragon Link, it was very good.
Yeah. It's probably not as good as last year's just because of the promos not being so important to the format. But it's not always about giving you the next Nibiru. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's about luring that Dark Magician player back to the game.
Yeah.
So he can become a guy who's after that Nibiru.
Though I will say I'm very quick point, because it's not anything to do with what we're actually talking about, but I am very much tired of the Yugi Kaiba promotion. Like, give us more than just Yugi and Kaiba cards, please.
Sure, there's other popular characters.
Yusei and Jaden haven't gotten stuff in a very long time.
Yep.
Yuya now is, oh my god, that...
The poor kid.
Pendulum is, like, old now.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Arc 5 is my favorite series.
Is it really?
Yes.
Mine's GX.
Because Yugo is my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh character.
Mm-hmm.
Who uses my favorite monster. So it all works out pretty well for me.
That's fair.
But another positive that is coming is the new OTSs. I think
yes.
Largely very good choices.
Yes. I actually did a review video on the OTSs. Toon Kingdom Ultimate Rare is kind of weird.
little bit, because they avoided reprinting it for so long, and then as soon
Yeah.
as they gave it a lot, really fast.
Yeah. And like the tunes are kind of cool, but they see no meta relevance at all. And OTS packs are for a competitive oriented crowd. Now they do reprint things occasionally to bring prices down. Like they're reprinting what's the card? The level Super Quantum Red Layer. Like that's
Yeah.
decently expensive. There's some cards that they print that's been really expensive. Like I don't remember which OTS, but the one they reprinted Gatling Dragon as a common was like $8 because it was an old goat card that nobody could find anymore. So, but Toon Kingdom, like the ultimate rare slots are supposed to be like things that are competitively oriented.
Mhm.
Now Nibiru, amazing choice for ultimate rare. Super Poly's a little strange, I'll give it that, but it's at least competitively relevant.
Yeah.
But like Nibiru is amazing. And all like 7 of the 10 supers, I think, were all really, really good reprint choices, which is much better than previous years.
Yeah.
And then all the commons were good reprints too. I mean, there were some that are kind of unnecessary because they already came common and were not hard to find. Like Ancient Cloak was already common. I have 4 of them right there.
Yeah. There's a lot of Phantom stuff in there, but we know why that is.
Yeah, they're setting up Phantom Rage.
And one of the, I think he's common, but one of the ones I was really happy to see was Void Ogre Dragon.
Yeah.
Because he was only a promo
And no, that's
card.
super. And yeah, it was like a 5Ds promo card.
Yeah. And that is, I keep telling people that was, before Savage is actually a budget card, was a phenomenal substitute for a level 8 Synchro.
Yeah.
If you didn't have Savage, because he does 2 of the 3 things that Savage can negate.
Yeah.
He's still a level 8 Synchro.
Yeah.
He
And
also
if you don't
really
want to
cool.
if you don't want to go Draco Berserker of the Tenyi, you can go Void Ogre.
Yep.
Or like Crystal Wing. I think Crystal Wing is probably the better choice. But that's because
The
Spell
only-
Trap decks don't do very much right now.
The only reason I suggest the Void Ogre Dragon over the Crystal Wing is because Crystal Wing requires the Synchro monster.
Yeah.
And Void Ogre requires the exact same materials as Savage Dragon.
Yeah, it's very generic.
Anything that equals level 8.
Tuner and non-tuner. That's all.
Yeah. So that is the thing I'm happy for in the format.
Mm-hmm.
I also like the challenge of using decks like Sky Striker and Orcust that are almost just there,
Yeah.
but not quite.
Yes.
Because again, there's so much more accomplishment overcoming a format that's so oppressive
Yeah.
with decks that are just on the fringe.
Like when you're playing Dragon Link, if you're playing a Dragon Link mirror, you beat another great deck. Like, cool.
Yep.
If
When
you're
you take
playing
it back-
Orcust and they hand trap you to death and you still come out on top, it's very nice.
Yes. As difficult as that is to do.
Yeah. And then people are playing Lancia for Dino, so it's still really hard to be an Orcust. It's really hard
Yeah.
to be an Orcust player.
I'm definitely siding on Lancia right now. That is absolutely true.
Well, it's nuts. There's a lot of cards that banish, and it's going to be even where people are going to play it to death when Phantom Rage comes out.
Yep.
Yeah, damn
Get
it.
ready now, man.
I have 3 of them. I have Super Lancias actually.
Oh, nice. I think I'm using Ultras.
Yeah.
Dupos.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh no, sorry, it is
No,
Ultra.
Dupo. Dual Dev.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine are Ultra. Sorry, I'm dumb.
Great set, by the way.
Very
Great
good set. Very good set.
I can't believe that people are upset by it.
No, they're nuts. It was literally buy 3 of them and you have every staple in the game.
It's incredible. It's like Saryuja? That was like $50 at the time. I'm not sure what it was in American, but here it was like $50 Canadian.
I mean, it was like 20, 25, maybe.
Oh, okay.
But it got reprinted here. It got reprinted, so it drove it down again. But
Oh, okay.
whatever. But it's like all the hand traps. Super Poly was in it. A Lava Golem and Sphere Mode was in it. Like,
No, those guys were not in it.
was it not?
There was a Kaiju,
Kaiju. Yeah.
the Sea Turtle one. The most
Yeah,
common.
Gamma Seal.
That's the one.
Because that card's nuts.
Yeah. Sphere Mode was in Dual Power.
Sphere Mode was in Dual Power.
Yes.
Yeah, good reprint set.
Yep.
Minus Halka Firebreath
Unfortunately,
and Link
yeah.
Cross.
They were in dual overload,
Yeah.
not dual power.
No, I know. I'm saying the reprint sets being good in general. Like
Oh, okay.
they were
Yeah.
like, I wish Link Cross wasn't a thing, but you know.
Link Cross came out in Echo though.
Yeah. Oh, it did it.
Yes, came out in Eternity Code.
Oh, that's right. I'm all over the place. Shows you how much I give a shit. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to the upcoming stuff. And that is something that, like, this format being, like, if I was having fun with this format, I mean, I'd still be looking forward to Phantom Rage first, because I like PK Fire. But, like, now I'm like, get here already.
Yeah. If we enjoyed the format, we wouldn't be looking so much forward to the future. We might be looking at not wanting the format to change. And I don't like it when the game is stagnant.
Yeah.
So while it's not necessarily a good thing that we feel it's so oppressive, at least it's giving us a bit of a brighter future.
In this context, I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any kind of YouTube channel will understand this. I love, like, the community stuff right now, like, a lot. So, like, I mentioned this in the last episode that actually, this episode may go up after it. Either I have already finished this tournament that I'm putting together, or it's going to be like the weekend after this video comes out. Probably going to be after. What's tomorrow? It's the 7th, then the 14th. No, this will be out just before that tournament. It'll be in like 3 days after this video comes out. But yeah, I mean, I had a point. Community. Like, I like talking with people. I like talking about decks. I like analyzing the format and seeing why something is good. So for community, being able to talk to people that are enjoying playing the game, that's fun to me.
Yep, that's totally fair. Even when I'm not enjoying the format so much, I like hearing people who are, maybe Dragon Link is their favorite deck, and listening to their enthusiasm will sometimes get me even more psyched. Like, psyched to play, even though I'm not.
Right. Like that temporary rush of adrenaline that, like, somebody talking about something they like, you're like, oh, that's cool. That's a good point. Yeah. I'm excited for this. And then you just talk about the game.
Positivity is infectious.
It's true.
And that person being positive filters into me. And even though I might have been showing up to my locals just super depressed that I'm going to have to watch Link Cross again.
Yeah.
But him being hype got me hype. And then I'm going in with a more positive attitude before the tournament even starts. So that is another positive. It's just, as long as you're surrounded by those people.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you can be surrounded by the go see episode 2, the meta sheep people.
Yeah. Yeah. But hopefully that's not just in this format. You have positive people around you in every format.
Every format, yes. That's very true. Yeah, this format, there's definitely a lot to look down on. And I mean, last episode is, we spent 45 plus minutes talking about what we didn't like about the format. It's very easy to find a format that you don't like. Mm-hmm. But finding a format you really, really like, it happens, but it's pretty rare.
Yeah. What would you say your favorite format was?
Of all time?
Yes.
Honestly, probably that 4-deck format that we were talking about.
That was gonna be my answer too.
Yeah, I mean, it's the one I played the most. Like, it's the one I played the most first. I did like, there was a format in 2013 that I really didn't like. Well, it was more to like 2014. It was the Dragon Ruler format that I really didn't like. Like, it damn near made me quit the game for 3+ years. Like, wow. Dragon Rulers were, you'd be glad you didn't live around you weren't playing around full full power Dragon Ruler spellbook format. Because it was basically those 2 decks. There was nothing else. You played spellbook, you played as many cards you played very few cards to try to stop Dragon Ruler, but Dragon Ruler had a terrible spellbook matchup, so you played every card in the world to try to stop spellbook. But every other deck was on just such a lower tier. I mean, Duelist Alliance kind of changed that, but I wasn't around for Duelist Alliance.
That was a good set.
Um, and for people who don't know, that's Shadal, Burning Abyss, Satellar Knight, and one of those decks. Actually, I think two of those decks won Worlds.
Not sure.
No,
say.
one of them won Nats, and the other one Worlds. But like the format that was right before that, so Lightsworn, Chaos Dragons, Dark World to an extent, Six Samurai. That format was so fun.
I kind of wish that I got to experience all these older formats, but yeah, because I only came back after Lynx came in, my favorite format is the four pillar format of the Sky Striker, Thunder Dragon, Orcus, Salamangreat.
Yeah.
Because you could play almost anything.
Anything.
And have an okay shot.
Like I think, like I saw a deck at that time. Like it was a very it was a very stupid and annoying deck, but it was basically called like Vanity's Ruler Turbo, and it was basically just trying any way to get to Vanity's Ruler and keep it there, and it was enough. But like, it topped a Netherland Regionals.
Wow.
Yeah, in that format. I think I might have the timeline mixed, but there was so many decks in that format that were good.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, those four were the best decks. I mean, no question. Like Salamangreat won. Like Salamangreat won Nationals that year, I think.
Yeah, wasn't the final like Salamangreat versus Salamangreat?
I think so. Yeah, like it won 2 out of the 3 big Nationals, and then Trickstar won, of all things, won Worlds, which was really weird. But yeah, I mean that format was really fun.
I 100% agree. Having 3 Servant and Electromite and Destrudo.
Yeah, like Pendulum was a very good, like, not anti-meta, but like it could very well keep up.
Yeah, especially when we had Agripane. Just like boom, out comes Vortex. Yeah, that card should have never been printed. Never mind, it should have been banned. That is insane.
I mean,
Who thought that was a good idea?
I would argue that it's less good than LP, but that's just because like resource generation above a negate. Like, which would you rather have? It's a debate for sure. But those two cards together, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Oh my god, could you imagine if we had Agripane back then and you could have Agripane, bring out Vortex, and then re-summon Tracer, and then get a Savage on top? Oh. Let's not.
In that format, I was building a board of Crystal Wing Synchro
Oh my
Dragon.
god, can you summon Dragoon with Agripane? Go ahead and talk. I'm going to look on my phone because I don't know that you can.
It would depend on Dragoon's wording.
Yeah, it's card text.
I ended on a board with Borreload Savage Dragon, Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, Heretic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres, Mighty Master of Magic.
Yeah, I remember these boards.
It was sick.
It was disgusting. Like Dragoon might have to be summoned by a card, like a specific card, a fusion card specifically.
Yeah, it might have to be first fusion summoned.
I just put in Dragoon and expected it to show up. Just Dragoon, nothing else. Smart.
There's a good game called Legend of Dragoon. Did that come up?
No. it was the dictionary definition of Dragoon.
Much less interesting.
Yeah, exactly. But like, excuse me for a moment while I say nonsense. There is nothing on the card that specifically says you must summon it using a specific method.
Oh no.
So I'm fairly certain if Agripane was still legal, you could just vomit out Dragoon.
That's why it's not legal.
Yep, you could.
Ugh, gross.
I mean, yeah. Oh god, you could do that and not have to play the Brit. Oh, I'm so glad Agripane is banned.
Yeah,
Could
it's
you
definitely
imagine? Because at that point, like Dragon Link would just it would never lose. You wouldn't have to play the 3 bricks and you get Dragoon on top of it. Like
yeah.
wild.
The board they're already setting up because once they summon the Dragoon with the Aggro Paint, and by then they've probably used the LP effect,
Hmm.
they just link those two in the Heraldic Seal, and especially now that we're under Master Rule 5 and not limited by arrows, it's gonna be nutty.
Like
They're gonna be
basically, you know what? I would say that it would be relevant, like to play Sloth or something, just to summon off of it.
Could be, yeah.
Because you were already playing 3 bricks before, going down from 3 to 1. Well, actually, like 4, because if you draw Phalanx, it's kind of shit. But like, whatever. You went from 4 to 2. I would consider it, or play like anything else. I don't know,
Yeah.
but that's completely irrelevant.
Um, the summoning Sloth off of LP.
No, off of
Right.
not off LP, off of the tribute effect of when this is tributed effect of spheres.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You could definitely get away with that for sure.
But the problem is that's kind of shit. It's still 0 attack and defense.
Yeah, most people summon out, at least at that time, would have summoned out.
The one that pops. That was the one I saw a lot.
What's it called? Aether, the evil.
Yeah, Aether.
Because he banishes a target.
Yeah. It's very
Yeah,
good.
And a banish off it. It was nutty. Absolutely, I miss those days.
Yeah, me too. I did love that format, and what made that format so nice, I realized we're supposed to be talking about this one, and we've spent like 5 to 10 minutes gushing about a different format. Was like literally anything had a chance.
Yeah.
And I think we'll get to that eventually. I think people are gonna get so sick of it that the R&D department's gonna have to be like, okay, so we need to like fix this.
Yeah. What? Right now, what time are we at?
We have 4 minutes left.
Okay. We might as well just go to the wrap.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm good too. Thanks for listening to us about this topic. Definitely, it's hard for sure. But I will say this: there are better things to come for sure. This format is not indefinite. There's a ban list. There will be a ban list after 2 sets. So we'll definitely be getting stuff.
Yeah.
Keep your head up. Like really,
Yeah.
definitely keep your head up.
Tell us what your favorite format was in the comments, and then tell us if you love this format. Tell us why.
Yeah, maybe if Dragon Link, if Infernoble, if whatever is your favorite deck, if you're like winning and kicking the crap out of everybody in remote duels, like say so.
Yeah, let us know.
For sure. Once again, Mr. Yugi Leo, thanks for joining me on this. We've got a few episodes in the pipeline now, so.
Yeah.
So if we accidentally miss a recording day, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, with that said, I think that's it. Go ahead, find him on YouTube, Yugi Leo. If you're watching on my channel, if you're watching on his, come to me. Hi. I mainly do these, so this will be my main piece of content, if you will. But like, I'll put up deck profiles and such. I'm hosting and putting together a 128 player cap tournament. I'll probably have the information in the description if you want to come play. There's cash prizing. Right now, it's $50 for first place, and then it goes down incrementally based on placement. In Discord voice chat, it's on Dueling Book only because everything else sucks until we get YGO Omega. God, I can't wait. But with all that said, all that YouTube stuff gone, I think that's all.
Yep. I'm Leo London. You can follow me at LeoLondon23 on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, Yugi Leo, for all kinds of content, mostly about pendulums and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. He likes pendulums. It's a good deck. And you can follow me on, I'm only on Twitter, I don't like anything else, at casually YGO. The YGO is all capital. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support so much. And let us know what you guys want us to talk about in the future. Get some let's get some audience input on this. And with that said, I've been the captain, and I'm signing off.